Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Late Night Sip and Sew. My name is B, and I'm the creator behind Oh So Happy. I'm so glad to see so many of you already here and comments flowing. Uh, Guys, just check in with me. Let me know if you're having any trouble hearing me. I don't know. These days things are kind of funny. Soon as I get one thing right, something else goes wrong. So I'm gonna just bring you in a little closer. And I wanted to start off by talking about what I'm doing tonight. But first, I do want to say hello to the people in the chat who are here. Hello, Miss Joy. I am so glad you've chosen to come back and spend your Friday evening with us. We are glad that you are starting to love it here. Tay Tay is in the house. Hello, and thank you so much, Miss Joy, for letting me know everything sounds good. So yes. The last couple of weeks, I've been working on quilts that I didn't necessarily have a pattern for. And so I kind of just wanted to recap this, the one that we're doing tonight. I'm finishing up the one I started last week. And since then, one of the viewers was like, it looks like Pickup Stix, and that's what you should call it. And so, yeah, that is the name of the quilt. I'm going to write a pattern. But before I do that, I did want to share with you just how simple it is and the process, what I've been doing since last Friday. So I was hoping to have finished the quilt and move on to the next one because I do have an exciting pattern for our next quilt, but that'll be for next weekend. Tonight, we're just going to finish what we started last weekend. So moving through our slides here. So it did not take long. Okay, when I say these blocks are so simple, super simple, I mean, I cannot emphasize that. Like, I finished the rest of the blocks. I mean, I got through maybe like 4 or 5 rows, maybe 4 rows last Friday, and Saturday morning, boom, knocked them right on out. And it looks like Miss Joy says, how did the quilt that you did for your mother come out? Yes. Okay. So it looks great. And I've actually submitted it for the Road to Virginia to be shown there. So I finished the quilt top. I have not finished quilting it. So Road to Virginia is late June. And I forget now what the end of the deadline is. Maybe like end of April. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But I have some time to finish it. I definitely will have it finished by then. And by finished, I mean sandwiched, quilted, and binded. So Donna's in the house. Hey, Donna. So wonderful to see you. Sending you some love from the VA down to the Carolinas. Donna says, I'm invested. I'm so glad you're invested. So glad. But yes, so I finished the blocks, went through and squared them up. They started at 6 inches square. By the time I added the little sashing, the little multiple colors of sashing in the middle, I decided to cut them down to 5 3/4, just to make sure each one of them is even. So let's see. Let's move on to the next slide. I wanted to show you. So this is where I started, right? I had the 6-inch blocks. I took my ruler and just kind of randomly cut them diagonally in half, right? One of the things that makes it look so interesting is the fact that all of the angles are different. This was probably a stack of 5 squares, okay? So then you take your sashing and you lay it on top to sew it. And I have this little, they call it a purple thingy. That's literally the name of it, but that's an orange one there. But I took this and laid it on the block so you could kind of see how I'm using this line on my cutting mat as a reference. Okay, I've got it lined up against that line, and that's going to be important once you go to sew the second half on, because you want to line it up as close to perfect as possible. Hey mom is in the house sipping her tea. So where's my glass? A cheers, everyone. If you have your, Robin's in the house. Hey Robin, good to see you. How's the weather up there in Jersey? I don't know if you guys are expecting snow in the upcoming week, but we are. But that's okay, because if we're snowed in, that's more time to sew. But okay, so then moving on to the next slide. So this is a picture of me sewing that second side on, okay? And it's kind of weird. If you are a quilter, you know, when you're sewing diagonals, like you have to line them up. You got to account for that 1/4 inch. You got to do all the things. And what I'll do is I'm definitely going to include these pictures in the pattern just to kind of show you, because I feel like I got better by the time I got to the 38th block, right? Like my first few were a little wonky, and that's why I had to cut them down to 5 3/4. But by the time I got to those last couple of rows, I was getting them perfectly. And I'm going to show you, I have proof. You don't have to just take my word for it. Okay. So this is the back of the block before I have cut off the extra part of the sashing. And so the proof is in that pink butterfly that is right there on the cut. You can see that like the top and the bottom matched up almost perfectly, right? So this one, I could cut the little edges off and still be at exactly 6 inches squared. But all of them were not so perfect. So like I said, I decided to take them down to 5 3/4. So, Nate has said, hey, Jersey, Rob. That's my new nickname for you. I love it. Nicknames. April's in the house. She says, hey, y'all. Hey, April. So glad. Let us know what you're doing. You crocheting tonight? I'll be listening for when them crochet needles, that crochet needle hits the floor, girl. Are you awake? Are you sipping? What you doing? Let us know. And my mom is saying hello to everyone. I am just so happy to see all of you. And listen, hit the like button. Let YouTube know that you are enjoying this content, and you can do so by liking the video. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to be able to push out more content to more people. Like I said, I was just thinking about it earlier today. So I'm a substitute teacher. Well, I have 17 jobs. That's one of them. But yeah, so spring break, I'm thinking that's the time that I'm going to set aside to write all the patterns. And I definitely want to make sure, especially if you are a beginner and looking for some beginner-friendly quilts, that you do, in fact, get them. Okay, Jen is in the house. She's not out in them there streets. She decided to hang with us. Welcome, Jen. So good to see you. I know you're turning up your nose right now. And I just love seeing the love in the comments. I haven't even turned on my sewing machine. I'm not gonna lie. I was, right up to that very last minute getting my life together. But what I'm gonna do, let's see. I'm gonna put me on the screen. That's me, y'all. And then I want to show y'all what is on my floor. There we go. That is what the floor looks like right now. It's, this is a lot of little blocks. And I say that to say, I want to take you right back to what it looked like when they were laid out on the floor, right? So I just feel like it looked so much bigger when I was looking at it like this. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seams that just eat up the width. And so I think what I'm going to do is put a black border around this quilt, and then the colors that I have left over, I'll show y'all. This is let me put it on the big screen. So this is my project bag, you guys. It's one that I made. And in here, I have my leftover pieces. So I think I had about 1.5 yards of this black fabric. And this is all that I have left, like just a couple of blocks. I didn't have enough to complete a full new row or column. So this is what I have left. But I do have all of these colors. Mom, these might look familiar. These are this is the fabric, some of the fabric that came in the fabric pack from Mom when she sent me the fabric for her quilt, the African prints, which were super, oh my gosh, so amazing. So anyway, I'm thinking about going around the quilt with a black border, and then maybe, I don't know if they call it a piano because it looks like the piano keys, some more of the colors that are in the quilt. So let's see, going back to the design floor. So tonight I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to say 4, 5 more rows to do. I have a row that's already here at the table. And whew, let me, my throat is getting dry. I'm talking a lot. April says, so organized. Thank you, sweetie. I try. Right now, my sewing area is the most organized and like neatest room in the house. I love that for me. And I think it's because it's the place where I want to spend the most time. Okay, Jen is saying she loves my quilt bag. You know what? I didn't do it justice. So yes, let me show you guys. This is one of those things that you want to, I'll show you the back. This is some Joanne fabric, all of it, coordinated Joanne fabric from, back in the day when she was a thing. And, I guess we call it a project bag because when you're going somewhere, a sit and sew like we have at our quilt guild, you can throw all of your things in here, your fabric scissors, your rotary cutter, all the things. And they all just fit so perfectly. And you can, another one, if you're pinning, you've got your your slap bracelet, you know, all of these things go in here nicely. And I'm going to take my rotary cutter out. I don't think I'm going to need it tonight. I hope I don't need it tonight. If so, that will mean I will have a gross miscalculation of how much sashing I need. So I decided to put some quarter-inch sashing between the blocks. And so what that means is, let us switch over to this camera. Let's see. Yes. So what that means is this is 3/4 of an inch of fabric. So it looked like it was a little blurry, but it has cleared up, because I was going to say it is very possible that I have fingerprints on my phone. It's very possible. Fingerprints, sticky fingers. You know how it is when you got a baby that's 6 that plays with your phone. So anyway, so this is going between each of the blocks, and each of the blocks on the rows and then columns. I hope that makes sense. I might have said it backwards, but you guys know what I mean. So, it's so funny. I was just thinking, we did a high tea with my quilt guild, and we had a game where you couldn't say certain words. And of course, they were all the words that we would have wanted to say, like sew and quilt and, you know, those things. And so I'm just thinking about how if I wanted to be real saucy one night, I could do that. And every time I say a word that I'm not supposed to say, I could take a drink. But we might not get too much accomplished on that night. Okay. But turning my machine on, and I guess I'm gonna get started. Let me check back into the comments really quick and see what's going on before I start working. Miss Joy is laughing at me. So let us see. Oh, okay. So love the quilt bag. That's what Jen said. And so I'm wondering, Robin, when you say it would be a great sew along pattern, are you talking about the quilt or the bag? I'm good with either, but definitely let me know exactly what you mean. And Miss Joy says, I agree. Okay, so everybody is on the same page. April says, camera angles and transitions are on point. Get it, boo. You know what? When you've been doing this since the middle of November, you pick up a few tricks, okay? I love it. Thank you so much for noticing and pointing that out. And Jen is agreeing. Okay, executive producer with the different camera frames. Yes, thank you. Joy says, yield your drift. I get yield your drift. Okay. Explain, girl, explain, because you know, girlfriend be like, ooh. I'd look at the quilts to learn how to make one, never follow a pattern before. I'm kind of like that too. I am like that too. Like, I actually get frustrated when I have to follow a pattern. Although I will say, you know, you can make some beautiful quilts following the pattern. But let's see. I'm trying to think if I have one where I followed a pattern that I finished. I might have a couple of UFOs, that's unfinished objects, that were projects I just never finished that I started with a pattern. But yes, I get it. Okay, and so I get it, Miss Joy. So she's saying that she was talking through her phone, like talk to text, and sometimes the phone don't be understanding her accent. And so now I know you're over there in California. Do you have a like, I don't know, California accent, or were you born somewhere else? Let us know, because I'm super interested. And Robin says, I'm agreeing with Miss Joy. She wants to try that block that, and I mentioned it would be a great solo. Okay, so you are talking about the block. Love that. I fell in love with it too, because as I mentioned, I made the baby quilt, and it was kind of just actually, if I have the book, I might have returned it to the library. I had to return like 20 books because Arlington Library was yelling at me in their emails. But it was actually supposed to be a cross pattern, which means I would have like sliced it again and put another level of sashing in. I just wasn't feeling it at camp, and so that's how I ended up with the one stick. So okay, so I was born in California, but I have an Atlanta, a Louisiana accent. Okay, gotcha. You got that Southern twang. I love it. I love it. So, well, here we are, like 20 minutes in, and I'm still rambling on. I want to get to sewing. Let's get us some music and start putting these together. Let me show you what I'm going to be doing. Okay. So one of the things that I do, because I picked this up from the floor a while ago, and the problem is I don't know what direction it's supposed to be, because is it supposed to be this way or this way? I'm thinking this way, but that's kind of important if I want the finished product or project or quilt to look exactly how I laid it out. So I'm going to check that in a minute. But right now, I just want to show you what I'm going to be doing. So I'm taking this sashing, sewing it onto here, and then taking this over and then sewing these two. Oops, bring it back. Sewing these two together. So let me just go back and check my pattern. So this is the pink is on the floor. This is the purple one, and I was right. Okay, so the purple one is yes, this is the way that it should go. Okay. All right, we're good. We are good. So let's get busy. Oh, let's get music and get busy. Yes, I will be careful with the music to make sure that you guys can hear me. I got a little trick that I'm going to be working on to remind myself to just check in and check the volume before I talk. What am I going to start us off with? Okay. So y'all let me know. Let me know if that's too loud. I think I'm going to be overly cautious today. All right. And actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. I want to bring you guys in. A little closer. There we go. And it's gonna, I guess it just takes a minute to come into focus. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good now. Donna says, let's go. Volume is good. Thank you. All right.
You're stressing, sending out texts without the X like it's a fight. Cause you always start screw, but it turns out left and you thought it was Mr. Right. Nope, you're never gonna let up. Cause he let down, girl, got you fed up. Never let him get you down, girl, I said get up. Put on them shoes that make your body hella. Let him see that it won't never get better than you. Never could weather the storm that you brew. Baby, you know what I'm saying is true. Men will remember that boy is a fool. The things that you said don't mean a thing, that's what she don't need. Get that in your head, she don't need Gucci, she easy to please. The things that you said don't mean a thing, and I think maybe you should just think. You said that you would treat me right, boy. Say you would be right by my side, boy. But tell me what tonight. You've been messing around with a different crowd and you don't wanna be found. You said that you would treat me right, boy. Say you would be right by my side. You didn't treat me right, boy. I know you're never by my side, boy. But I don't care about you tonight. You can mess around with a different crowd. Cause you said that you would treat me right. You would be by my side. But tell me where are you tonight? You've been messing around with a different crowd and you don't wanna be found.
So I did have a quick question because I can't remember who it was last week that said the quilt should be called Pickup Stix. I want to say it was Robin, but I don't remember. I just want to give credit where credit is due because that is a perfect name. So like I said, I have guesstimated how much of this sashing I'm going to need. Hopefully I can get through the whole quilt without having to cut more. We'll see. Miss Joy is reminding everybody to hit the like button. Thank you, girl. And Miss Joy said, I've only had my channel up for about a year and a couple of months, and I got a strike by YouTube when I first started. Oh, dang. Wait a minute. Oh, yes. And I think, oh, okay, we got somebody new. Leslie, welcome to Also Happy. She says your small block sashing will not be noticeable. Why so small? For all that effort, are you trying to make the quilt bigger, or make the sticks float? Yes, I'm trying to make the sticks float. They cause you to run out of background fabric. Nice pattern. Thank you very much, Leslie. Yes, I decided to try something a little different, because I do like how the sashing, and we're just gonna call them sticks, how the sticks connected in the first quilt that I did like this. But I said, you know what? Let me just try the sashing, and I know that it's going to like disappear into the black fabric, and I kind of like that. And I love the challenge. I've done it. This is my second time doing a quilt with the 1/4 inch sashing, and I don't know why I like it, but it's so small and intricate. I just kind of like it, but it is a lot of work, but I don't mind. So yes, but welcome. We are glad you're here. Tell us a little bit about, you sound like a quilter. I will say that you sound like a quilter. You let us know, your experience, what you're doing. Are you a beginner, advanced? Let us know. We love hearing about you guys and where you're from. So I am in the Metro DC area, right in Northern Virginia, born and raised. But we have some New Jersey in the house. We have some California in the house. We have some North Carolina in the house. We have some South Carolina in the house. Let us know. And yes, to answer the question about the strike, I do have a subscription for all the music that I play. I did a thing at the beginning of the year where I canceled all of my non-essential subscriptions. So I don't have Netflix, I don't have Apple TV, Paramount Plus, Hulu. I got rid of all of them. The only one that I still have is Prime, and that's because I need the Prime membership for my business, because I get a lot of sewing supplies from Amazon. So I do get to watch Amazon Prime, and I'm just going to take a minute. April knows where I'm going to just talk about, if you have not watched Alex Cross, you need to find yourself on Prime watching it after, well, not after the live, because all of us don't go to sleep after this live, but tomorrow, promptly tomorrow. If you have seen Alex Cross and do know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, because yeah. But my subscription to the music was considered essential as well. So let's see. Nate is snapping. I think it was a snap. I can't see. Yes, we are getting it. So going back to the music, I got you guys. I got you. Tay says, I love me some Alex, girl. I like we haven't talked about that. We've been talking about the shows. And girl, I'm trying to figure out why we haven't talked about Alex. I'm trying to fix it and I'm messing things up. Here we go. Anyway, I can't even remember how I got there. But yeah, check out Alex Ross. Season 2 has started, in case you saw season 1 and didn't know. And if there is something else that you are watching on Prime that's good, please let a sister know. I'm spending most of my time on YouTube, and that is fine. YouTube has some great content, you know. But every so often, I use YouTube to learn. I don't do much entertainment stuff on YouTube. So sometimes, you know, you just want to check out, and that's what I need. That's what I need, you know, Alex Cross for. Or the Amazon Prime. Yeah. So Paramount Plus, that's another one I got rid of. Oh, it's painful sometimes, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's painful, but I'm also so busy, you know, like prepping for this channel. There's a lot of things that I want to launch and do behind the scenes. It takes up a lot of time. So it's not like I have a whole lot of time for watching TV anyway. Robin says, I don't think I've seen, girl, you would know. You would know if you've seen it. He's just fine. And that's all. He's just a fine man. Oh, this is my song. I gotta turn it up, sorry. Not a fantasy. I'm not losing hope. No. They wanted me to be something I'm not. No, I won't settle 'cause I know my way. All these expectations, they don't fit my vibe. I'm a free spirit, a bird and flying high. I feel it all around me. We're all lost in a crowd of people always searching, but never will be found. I'm not losing hope. No. They wanted me to be something I'm not. No, I won't settle 'cause I know my worth. Nah, never ever, never ever, never ever.
Last night in the city, yeah, my tears fell heavy. In your arms, baby, can you keep me warm? 'Cause I've been waiting so long for my sunshine to come around. All these demons messing around with my head, and I swear they're trying to leave me for dead. Keep me facelift. Carry my heart from the basement. New kind of love, I can taste it. I love our late conversations. When we're half asleep, it's the greatest. Slip on down, your covers, baby. We got time to waste. I woke up next to you. A new man, different view. It still takes getting used to. Ditching old habits, cutting them loose. I just bought me a new suit. Gonna raise a family, I refuse to stay the boy that I once was. I'm gonna ride these waves with you.
Right, so if I can get this. I'm seeing a part where like it's someone sewn a little bit. So under the sewing machine. I don't always back those. Actually, I don't hardly ever do. So what happens? I do so often, and better to don't have to worry about it. All right, let's see. Let's take this over to the flow. Oh, got wires here. I don't want to.
Now your life is like a movie, top down in LA, and you switching on your old friends, they just can't relax.
All right, so I'm taking this over to the floor. Give me a second. I don't know if y'all can hear my dog. Okay, hold on. There's something going on in the comments. Oh, Robin said, welcome to everyone who's new. Welcome, Deb Loved Crafts. Happy to have you. Yes, I missed your comment. There you are. Love your fabric. Thank you, sweetie. Natalia's my chicken. She just reminded me. April says, welcome. I don't know, should we call you Debbie, Deborah? You're gonna love it here. She says, AccuQuilt is a wonderful time saver. Oh yeah, I haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet. Ooh. The sticks look like they're floating. Yeah. Let's see. What's wrong with Miss Hope? What is she yapping at? You know, one of the neighbors. One of the neighbors. She feels it's her job to protect the whole block. And if somebody walks by and I don't know, she just ain't feeling it, she lets everybody know. I have a little miniature schnauzer. She's cute as a button. Black and white with like crystal blue eyes, but she is scrappy. Scrappy. April says she wants to be on camera. Here's the thing. She never comes and hangs out with me down here when I'm on camera. If I'm just doing regular sewing during the day, whatever, you know, she'll holler at a sister, but like normal circumstances, no. And I don't know why. She just, and one time she came out and hung out with me back in like December and was caught on camera. Otherwise, in that little spot on the couch, you know, right there by the bookcase, you can kind of see it in the top of the screen. That's her spot. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe she's camera shy. Pull me closer. Hello, everybody. If this is your first time at Oh So Happy, we are making a quilt called Pickup Stix and just having fun snipping and sewing on a Friday night. We'd love to hear from you in the chat if you're new. Please go ahead and hit that like button to let everybody at YouTube know that you appreciate small creator content. And subscribe. Yes, subscribe. Let's see. We got a Julie in the house now. We got a couple of Julies. Which Julie is it? Hold on. Okay, hold on. There's so many things going on in the chat. I need help. I'm seeing birthdays. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go back. Okay. Debbie says, my Bella hates when I point the camera at her. Jackie is in the house. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. So glad to see you. Let's see. And then okay, she says, just dropping in to say hi. I'm out at a B-Day dinner. It's not her B-Day, y'all. It's someone else's. Y'all had me like for a minute. Jackie's birthday is in March. Yes, Jackie's birthday is in March. This must be a friend's B-Day dinner. I appreciate that you took the time to check in with us. I'm loving that. Thank you so much. I love it. Okay, and then April says, I'm actually crocheting tonight, y'all. If I'm slow chatting, it's because I'm counting. Man, I cannot wait to see. April is working on big things in the crochet space, y'all. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. The most I've done with crocheting, I think I've crocheted myself a hat. I used to make my Cabbage Patch dolls halter tops. But that's it. Like what people are doing with the crochet now, wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow. When time allows, I do want to dive down that rabbit hole, but right now, quilting consumes enough of my time. Between that, my children, my work, my dog, like all the things. Let's see. So April says, hey Jackie, and happy birthday to whoever's being celebrated tonight. Oh, thank you, Deb. She says, what a fun quilt. I love that. Okay, so Julie from Northern Virginia. Are you SQ Julie or a different Julie? Because I don't know. Your handle is a little bit different, but you know, people have different accounts that they check in with. So I don't know. Thank you, Joy. Everybody is saying Julie. Okay, I'm assuming from April's hey girl, hey sunshine, it's our Julie. Let's see. I have no idea how big this quilt is going to finish. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm definitely going to make sure it's at least like 65 by 75 ish. What I imagine for it is, you know, something that could be thrown across, you know, baby girl's bed, or you know, something that she snuggles with. My daughter loves these colors. Like she loves anything with pink in it. So like I said, the border is going to extend the length and width of it, and then and who knows, I might even do like 3 borders. I don't know. We'll see. I'm freestyling. That should be a thing. Freestyle quilting. Oh my goodness. It looks like Joy is kind of frustrated with her phone. She's calling, I'm gonna throw this stupid phone. I keep saying B and it said Ben. Okay, so Miss B, how big you, yeah, okay, I read that already. I didn't even notice that it said Ben. I just saw the question. Don't worry about it. We got you, Joy. We got you. Oh yeah, and I do want to Miss Joy did mention that she has a channel. Definitely I don't know if you can go ahead and put the handle in the chat so you guys can check it out. She does a lot of fun stuff over there. I definitely check her out. And if you're someone else here who has a channel, let us know. We want to support each other. Miss Joy, how long did you want to do YouTube before you started it? I'm curious. Because so this is my second channel. I have another one. But you know, I started it and then life got in the way. Like, it was all about, you know, self-improvement because I felt like I was going through a season where I was growing and I wanted to share that with people. And then I went through a season of just straight drama. But isn't that how it is? You get to fixing yourself and loving your life and then bam. You know, so anyway, I just kind of haven't given up on that channel, but it's definitely on pause. And funny story, I've mentioned that I substitute teach. And I took a long-term position, and so the county that I'm in, when they say long-term, that means anything longer than I think 10 days. So I did 2.5 months, and I actually started the school year as the student's teacher, and so I had to do all the things. Like I had to set up a classroom, create the plans initially. I did get help eventually, but it was like, you know, if you've ever substitute teach, you walk in, the teacher has written notes for you on what you're supposed to do and when you're supposed to do it and how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, I didn't have any of that. Like, I had to just figure it out. And it was an intensely stressful time for me. And prior to that, you know, I was saying, well, I want to do content creation, but what do I do? I love Canva. I considered creating a channel where I taught people how to do Canva, but it just didn't feel right. Of course, there was my other channel. I could have went back to that, but that just, it didn't feel right either. And so I had just been toying around with the idea and felt like maybe I wasn't a good enough sewer or quilter or whatever to start a YouTube channel. Well, anyway, after doing this long-term assignment, once it was over, I said to myself, you know what? Life is too short to be doing things that you do not want to do. and I'm not gonna say I didn't want to do that assignment. Like it was so difficult, and there were so many lessons to be learned on a daily basis that I knew that it wasn't for me in the long term. And so I basically debriefed for a good 2 weeks after that assignment ends. I mean, I was counting the days, y'all. Counting the days. I knew exactly how many school days there were left that I had to wake up and get up and go work. But as soon as it was over, I took 2 weeks off, did not work anywhere else, do any of my other jobs, and I just sat down and did content creation. I started filming myself making different blocks, and I put a couple tutorials up. And what's funny is I started out with a live stream on Tuesdays at 2, where I would talk all about what was trending with quilting, and that was great, but it caused a disruption in my life, whereas my daughter had doctor's appointments that happened on Tuesday. And anyway, I just kind of decided to put that to bed for the moment. But on a whim, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live on Friday night and just do some quilting. And it became a thing, right? So, and I just am really loving this channel. So I feel like it's one of those things, like I wish I had started it a while back when I first had the thought, but it took a turning point in my life to make me decide, you know what? I'm going to stop doubting myself and I'm just going to do it. And I'll learn as I go. And, you know, November, December, January, February, 3 months later, here we are. Here we are. Okay, so I know I asked some questions, and I'm sure there are some answers in the comments. I just want to go back. So Robin says, I've subbed. Yeah, it's hard work, girl. I don't know how teachers like commit to doing that. Like, I love the ability to be like a permanent temporary person. You know, if I work in a classroom that I'm not feeling, I don't have to ever work in that classroom again. And I kind of love that. So anyway, going back to the comments, Robin says, wait a minute, whoa. Okay. Joy says, this is my first time starting a channel. I just started sewing last February and fell in love with quilts. Yes, you can absolutely, I mean, don't get me wrong. Making something that you wear, you know, is amazing. And I definitely want to spend some time working on that skill, because quilting and garment making are two very different things. Like, very different skills are required. But there's something about a quilt, like just wrapping yourself in it. And I mean, no lie, y'all, I've gone to the hospital a couple of times. I've had some trouble with my knees and my back recently. And every single time I took a quilt with me, because one, I'm always cold in the hospitals. And those little blankets that they give you, I mean, I know they're warm at first, but they're paper thin. I mean, I'm asking for 2 and 3. You know, I got everything covered up to my knees, or, you know, my waist. It just, no. And so I have, you know, I grab my quilt if something happens and I know I'm gonna be at the hospital. And when my daughter had surgery, I, you know, wrapped her up in one of her quilts afterward. I mean, it's just, there's something special about it. But anyway, I digress. Among other crafts. So yes, Miss Joy does do other things, and you will see that on her channel. Robert says, I do have a channel, but I haven't posted in a while. Life struggles. Girl, I feel you. life be lifing. Okay, life be lifing. Like, I am so thankful that I have been able to be here every Friday night since starting. Even on the Friday that I didn't feel well, that ended up being the Friday night before I went to the hospital for my knee, because my knee had swelled up to the size of a watermelon. I did a live. It was live, but I just ran a repeat of a previous live. But other than that, every single Friday I've been here, and I'm so thankful that, like, I committed to it and I'm doing it, you know? I mean, that in itself is a little, like, confidence booster. But I understand, because there's more content I want to put out there. There's more things I want to do, and life has really just prevented me from doing that. So I get it. But, you know, here's the thing. It isn't going anywhere. It's always here for you. And when you're ready, you know, let's do it. And, you know, I would be happy to collaborate with you. And then, you know, if we do that, it shows up on my channel and it shows up on your channel, like, whatever. We can support each other, whatever, in whatever way. So, Miss Joy says, I appreciate your support. Of course, girl, you are supporting me by just being here. I love it. Robin says, it doesn't matter how much experience you have, it's forever a learning process. I'm still learning after 30 years. I know that's right. Like, and that's true about anything. Here's the thing. Anything that you have done for a month or two, you are a month or two beyond somebody who hasn't started yet. You know, one of the other things that I really want to do is put together a sewing machine unboxing video. I have a cousin who says she has a sewing machine in the box that was her mother's, that she wants to learn to sew on. And I know that can be intimidating for some people if you have a sewing machine, you haven't used it. So I would love to do a video that just kind of walks people through the process, like taking it out the box, what the different pieces are for, how to set it up. You know, that is on my bucket list. I will get it done as soon as time allows. But anyway, Robin says, so keep going. You're awesome. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. You are awesome too. Deb says, definitely Robin, forever learning. Love going back and forth in the comments. Donna says, I love that you keep reinventing yourself. Anybody who knows me knows that I do. One of my girlfriends from college told me, like, she, you know, in one of those moments where you're feeling weak or whatever, she's coaching me, and she told me how resilient I am. And that has really stuck with me. Like, I feel like even when I go through the storms, like, I understand that I'm going to get through it, come out with some lessons learned. I feel like I'm, like, I don't know, preaching tonight. I come out with some lessons learned and I keep moving forward. And yes, reinvention is the key. I did not see this moment 5 years ago. I didn't see this house that I'm in. I didn't see, you know, I wasn't even sewing at the time. Like, I didn't see myself on YouTube, but, you know, here we are. And we're going to just keep going. And y'all, guess what? 5 years from now, what's that going to look like? Okay. What is that going to look like? I love it. So do me a favor, y'all. Somebody refresh and tell me, let me think. I don't want to do nothing to I don't want to do anything to mess up my little thing going on here. Okay, it looks like, I'm just gonna hit refresh. It looks like we got 21 likes. I love it. Can we get to 30? Can we get to 30? If you are watching and you haven't hit the like button, please do, y'all. I would love that. It tells YouTube that this content is important and drives it out to more people. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to sewing. Let's see. Tay says, you're amazing, B, period. Snap, 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 snap. Thank you. That is my ride or die, y'all. That is my ride or die. We've been together since we was able to drop it on the dance floor, okay? Yeah. But anyway. Miss Joy, I have emailed you. Check your spam because you had said to hit you up, and I did on your Gmail. If for whatever reason you did not get that email from me, let me put you onto my email address. Okay. Here we go. It is Barika at ohsohappy.co. Okay. That's my email address. You can hit me up on that. And I'm going to put a link to all my socials in the comments once this live stream is done, because I can't do it just yet. No, all of this goes into the chat, not the comments. So anyway, yes, I'd love to share with you how I do my music. So yes, am I done with this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I am. All right. Oh my goodness. Robin says, I'm shy. And Tay says, and pick it back up. Yes, I could drop it now, but I would not be able to pick it back up. Not even in the slightest. Let's see. Let's set this right there.
The brakes, draw back. Paddock on my wrist, I'ma hit him with a drip drip. They gon' pay the VIP to get a pic with me. I'm a star. Brand new keys to the car. I'm the boss and the king and the czar. Got him so high, so addicted. Telling me I'm the only queen of his heart. Guess I let you co-star. Gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the south overflow. Yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me, they take no.
I feel like this song is appropriate for what we're talking about. I wish I could rewind it. The platform that I use, I don't think I can rewind it. But I do like this song. I'm gonna turn it up for a minute.
I'm a provider. Tell the amateurs stay in their lane, ain't no outsider. Bought a mansion in LA, right next to Mariah. Write a song, get filthy pay, price going high. Yeah, I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the south overflow. Yeah, if I gotta do it, be the best.
I was just thinking, wonder about April. April says, I'm still here, but the crochet needles are put away because my own eyes started giving me the sign. Oh, man. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a long day. Okay, long day. For some reason, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'm still struggling to get out of here on time to get my daughter to the bus stop at 8:30. I struggle with it. I don't know. Like, I just be moving slow in the morning. I'm a morning person. I love getting up early and getting stuff done, but I just struggle with it. But anyway, so that's when my day started. I had errands to run. I went to see an orthopedic surgeon today. So as I mentioned, I do have knee problems. I tore my ACL back in high school. And so yeah, for like 30 some years, over the last 30 some years, I've had my ACL replaced twice. I've had it scoped twice. And now the whole joint is bone on bone. And so anyway, I met with a new surgeon recommended by Jackie. I know she's back to her B-Day party with her peeps, but she recommended someone who I absolutely love and adore. I fell out of love with my last surgeon. I mean, y'all, he sent me to get an MRI on the wrong daggone leg. And as it turns out, it's now on the record in the system as being on the wrong leg. So even though the lab tried to correct it because it had to be right in order for insurance to pay for it, for whatever reason, it's still saying my right leg. And that is definitely not the one that the MRI was done on. But anyway, like just running around, working on projects. I did a little bit of sewing today. Picked my daughter up from daycare, got her fed, put her to bed. Let me tell you, I was talking about, knock on wood, I've been here every single weekend. If for some reason I do not show up and I do not announce why I'm not showing up, that's because I thought it would be a good idea to take a nap before going live. Like I started to tonight, y'all. I really did. My daughter was watching TV and I was like, I'm gonna set an alarm. And even if I don't hear it, she'll wake me up, right? That's what I was saying to myself. I laid down on the floor with my pillow and then I look up and she nodding off. I was like, oh no, we're both gonna be here on the floor, on the living room floor, sleeping, watching YouTube Kids, or YouTube Kids watching us. Okay. And so I did not take a nap. I got up. It was about 8:15. It was her bedtime. Put her to bed. Then I took the dog for a walk. I felt like that nice, cold, fresh air would wake me up. And it did. I did that. And then I came in and took a shower. And then I came downstairs and started setting up. I mean, I'm not playing, y'all. I was so tired. My eyes were so heavy. If I was not committed to this, I would have called in sick, y'all. Called in tired, something. But I'm here and I'm wide awake. So walking the dog and taking my shower definitely did help.
Okay, bitch, check this. I know bringing me down is a part of your check. I'm feisty, you mad in the corner, I'm here. On the way to the top, can't reach, can't find me. Better chill with them looks. AK over here on the beats, making hits with hooks. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just better catch my flow. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Catch my
I forgot to iron the last row. Did I forget to iron the last row, y'all? I mean, it's not a big deal. I can iron it later. Well, I don't know. I feel like I've finished 3 rows. And this is the second one that I'm ironing. All right, so just looking in the comments, Miss Robin says, Miss Joy, go out and come back in. It's not frozen on my end, but that's what I do when that happens. Okay, so it looks like maybe we were having some technical issues where it froze. Tay says, still good on my end. Miss Joy says, thank you. Okay, so it looks like she got it all worked out. All right. Oh, we're still sitting at 21 likes. Come on, y'all. If you're here watching, hit the like button. We love the likes. We love the likes. We are up a few more subscribers. I do love that. That means somebody found us here and wanted to stick around. Did you know that when, I know y'all ain't YouTube novice, right? I know you're not YouTube novice. But I recently discovered that when you like a video, it goes into a playlist of liked videos for you. So you can go back and, you can go back and find that video. I know I'm not the only one who's watched something on YouTube and then went to go find it and couldn't. I just know I'm not the only one. Yeah, I know there's 17 people here, but I feel like we could get some more likes. I feel like people are popping in, popping out. I just want to remind everybody, hit the like button. That's all. All right. So let us see. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to just take this over, lay it down, and be right back. Okay, so I definitely didn't iron the last row because it's like a little bit shorter than the other rows. I'm gonna go back to, let's see. Just want to double check. I don't think it matters. It's supposed to be random. I'm trying to see which way this should go. But actually, I'm going to put y'all there while I go and check my picture on my computer. Okay. Yes. This is how it's supposed to go. I feel like the orange, there is no orange in the first row. There's an orange in the first row of the one on the floor, and there is, oh, I bet I just reversed it when I laid it down. That is exactly what I did. Okay. All right. So I did not sew it wrong. I just placed it wrong. Okay. All is well in the world. All is well. All right. Here we go. All right, let's see. It's 11 o'clock. Let me see how much, if I can finish this. I think I have like just 3 rows, including this one. So thank you, Joy, for sharing me on your channel. Let's see. April says nighty night, y'all. As much as I want to, I can't hang tonight. I'm glad you're able to tell us and that you didn't drift off, because sometimes when we fall asleep sitting up, our necks be hurting and all that. So enjoy your sleep, sweets, and we will chat tomorrow. Thank you, Nate. Nate says, love the placement. Thank you much, ma'am. Thank you. I think that this is going to be a fun, playful quilt. Like all the colors. One of the things that I will say is right now I am working from my stash. Okay. I'm not buying new fabric. There are budgetary reasons as to why I'm not in the fabric stores. So I'm having to find, and there's an art to it, right? It's very easy to have a quilt that you want to make and then go find a fabric for it. Like that's the fun part, right? But working from what you already have, putting together coordinating fabrics, and trying to match that up with a pattern that you like, and you already have enough fabric, like that's a thing, figuring all that out. And so that's where I am right now, like trying to figure out all these things.
All I do is touch that rim, ayy, and get a cut from the wind, ayy, and we ain't nothing like them, ayy. Yeah, that's really in my DNA. Yeah, damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me go, yeah, get on my team. Been on a roll, I got what I need. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go in. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so clean. Look at me, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, please. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go. I'm stacking it with tears. I stand up for the crowd, know you want some of this. From the top to the bottom, yeah, I got it going on. Bust down, baby, yeah, the money hella long. I be putting in the work, know you see it paying off. See the glow, see the fit, they ain't on what we on. All I do is touch that rim, ayy, and get a cut from the wind, ayy. And we ain't nothing new, ayy. Yeah, that's really in my DNA. Damn. Look at me go, yeah, get on my team. Been on a roll, look at me, I go, look at me, I go. Damn, I'm cold, I'm so lean. Look at me, I'm so fresh, so clean. Bringing it on, stack it with ease. Look at me, I go, look at me, I go. Ayy.
Okay, bitch, check this. I know bringing me down is a part of your checklist, but you can't cause I'm feisty. You mad in the corner, I'm here sipping iced tea. Me on the way to the top, can't reach. It's making hits with hooks. Okay, boy, let's talk about it. I know you snitch, don't think I forgot, bitch. Now I'm coming for your neck. Gotta kill one just to keep them other ones in check. So many people wanna down me on the way to the top. Nah, I'll be on the G5, rocking some knee highs, some bad bitches vibe. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just better catch my flow. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just better catch my.
I'll iron later. My goal is to finish this. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. I have to adjust the camera just a smidge. Yeah. I still feel like something is off, but I will figure it out later. Because there's like that little like skinny S that's forming that I know was not there before. I don't know if you see it. It's blue, yellow, then pink towards the bottom left side of the book. Like I know that that was not there before. Thank you, Miss Joy. That's looking so amazing. Thank you. I think it's going to look really amazing. Just imagine. So the black border and then like kind of like patchwork of all the different colors going around it. That's what I'm envisioning. Oh, Quilt for Joy says that's so pretty. Tay Tay is welcoming you in. And Ms. Joy says, hey fam, let's not forget to hit the like button. Yes, Quilt for Joy. I'm going to say Quilt for Joy is a quilter. I'm going to say she is. Because, you know, the name kind of gives it away. Welcome. Welcome to Oh So Happy. We're here on Friday nights, 9:30. Just quilting and drinking, and that reminds me, where's my drink? So I'm going to show real quick because I feel like there may be some people here who haven't seen the whole progression. So let's put it up on the screen. All right, so this all started mid-February. when I did a baby quilt for baby Josiah, who's due late March. The baby shower, well, the baby shower at work in the school was last Friday. And yeah, so at quilt camp, I made this quilt. It was just so much fun to make, and it was so easy. So, and I did a live when I wrapped it up, like when I was finishing it. I literally sandwiched it, quilted it, and bound it, I don't know, bound it during a live the Thursday before the baby shower. Okay, so then I decided, I went into my stash and found this black material with the colorful little butterflies, and decided to do the same pattern again. So this is what I am sewing together right now. I decided to put, if you can see, even when I laid it out, I just put a little bit of spacing between it and decided I wanted to try it with a 1/4 inch sashing between it. So here we are. I have 2 more rows. Of those 2, I'm working one now, and I think I have one on the floor. So Quilt for Joy says, wow, nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did this at the beginning of the live. I thought, let me go back and just kind of summarize for everyone. I'm gonna write a pattern up for this. I kind of showed how I was able to sew the top and the bottom together to match up nicely. It didn't happen every time, but I got better, and I feel like I just want to share that with people, because there are so many times when the ex-quilters are trying to match up seams, and I feel like this little tip that I'm going to share will help people. Stacy, welcome. Hello. So good to see you. I'm B. I'm the creator behind Oh So Happy. This is my little corner of the internet. And yeah, I am so glad you're here. Tell us where you are checking in from. We'd love to know. Yes. Our friends. Oh, Hope for Joy says, I'm just going to say Joy, says that the fabric you're using is perfect for this pattern. It looks fantastic with the black and the butterflies. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm telling you, like, I'm working from my stash, and there is a science to that, right? Figuring it out. Figuring out like how to make a quilt with what you have. Do you have enough fabric? You know, especially with this. Like, I would have made this quilt bigger, but I only had about 1.5 yards. And I want to say, when I bought it, I bought the last on the boat. So here we are. But apparently this was the quilt it was supposed to be, and I'm super excited about that. And it looks like we're going to have enough time. So we typically go till 11:30, 12-ish. What happens is I start making mistakes at 11:30. So sometimes I'm like, all right, y'all, you know, instead of having to rip these seams out and do these things, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down because I'm tired. I'm tired. I was tired, boss. You know, I'm my own boss, but I can be like a lot. I really can. I be pushing myself to the limits, y'all, to the limits. And anyway, here we are. Here we are. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. And subscribe. We would love to see you regularly here on Friday nights. I have an exciting pattern that includes reverse applique. Tay, that's a new term. You ain't heard that. We're going to do some reverse applique next week. I'm so excited about it. I think it's just the cutest pattern, and it's got an element to it where you can use scraps. And I've got a ton of fun scraps that I would like to use. So, yes, you'll definitely want to get the notification and tune in for that one. It's going to be a fun one. Well, thank you, Joy. She said she loves the vibe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Joy. Yes, I do try to create a nice chill vibe here. You know what? Life is stressful enough. When I'm in my sewing room, I don't even worry about it. I don't worry about this is where I go to get away from my anxieties and the stuff that wants to stress you out, because life wants to stress you out. Like it wants to. And so yes, that is actually why I named this place Oh So Happy. Because it's real. It's real. I hope that everybody here has some sort, if it's not quilting, it's something that you do that makes you happy, where you can create something. Because it's really a special gift to be able to do that. A gift you give yourself. And, it can be a gift that you give other people. Bessie's on here. She's got her quilt. I enjoyed making it for her. I thought about her as I made it, and it was just a beautiful experience. And knowing that when she sees it, she thinks of me, I just love that. I do. Let's see. All right. Last row. Let's go back over here. All right. So I do want to start sewing. I do want to start sewing the rows together tonight, but I'm gonna have to figure out what I've switched up as far as the rows, because something is off somewhere, but that's fine. I just want it to look as random as possible. And anyway, I'll get it all figured out And well, actually, we'll see because it's 11:30, and like I said, I start to make mistakes about 11:30. So we gonna see. We are going to see. All right, so I'm gonna get back into sewing. Y'all keep talking in the chat. Um, oh, Linda's here. Hey, Linda, thank you. I see the God bless yous. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if it was some thread, some dust, something got to me all of a sudden. But welcome, Linda. We're always so happy when we see you. And she says, looks great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nate says, I wouldn't change a thing, just go with it. But that's my layman opinion. Thank you, sweetie. You know what? It's a balancing thing. Like, here's the thing. Nobody else will see what it is like that the creator of the quilt sees, but sometimes it's like things just need to be different. And I don't even know that I can explain it. If one of you can explain it, please do. But it's like it's a balance / colors / I try not to have too many of the same colors in the same spot, or anyway. So I think I'm going to take the last few minutes of OCD. That's what best friends do. They call you out. I don't have OCD. Thank you very much, ma'am. But I am a slight perfectionist. Yes. But I'm not as bad as my daughter. Okay. My daughter, when she's coloring something, I'm telling you, if something goes a millimeter outside of the line, she scraps the whole piece of paper. It stresses me out. I mean, I be crying for the trees. I'm like, can you please finish? When she finishes coloring something, we celebrate. And I put it on the freezer or the refrigerator or her art wall. So I get it. Yes, she gets it honest, but she also takes it to a whole nother level. I think that I'm perfectly natural in my need for things to be perfect. All right. Music, please. Are we gonna play? What I tell y'all, I went the whole live without breaking thread, but come that 11:30, things start happening. 11:30 bug for sure.
look good 24/7. I'm hot 24/7. I sleep all the time, so I wake up sexy. My Mercedes test me on my worst behavior, but at least I'm with my besties. I'm the baddest bitch, so come arrest me. In a new whip with a new fit, like I am Gia. Got the it bitch in my new crib, like sorry, Zach Bia. On the west side for some new dick, Maria. Got 3 toys and they all boys and they call me mommy. Yeah, I look good 24/7, 24/7. All your 10s, I'm an 11. Wanna know how? I don't be stressing. I walk in, dudes be like, ooh, she's stunning. I stay so fucking fit, not from running. This walk got a line down the block of dudes who wanna check my plumbing. I'm a wet dream, spring fling queen. You're at home coming. I'm good 24/7, 24/7. All y'all 10s, I'm an 11. Good 24/7. I'm hot 24/7. I look good 24/7, 24/7. All y'all 10s, I'm an 11. Wanna know how? I don't be stressing. 'Cause I look good 24/7. I'm hot 24/7. Guys, I'm way fucking hot. I'm hot like me.
All right, last one, y'all. I was adjusting the wrong thing. I was like, how come the music isn't going down? Okay. Ugh. I mean, but really, if you think about it, that did not take long at all. In 2 hours, I did something like, let me count them. Let us count them. I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4 rows done. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 additional rows done. I mean, woo-cha. I wish I could figure out what was going on here. See, there's oh, wait a minute. Maybe it was this one. No, this is the one I fixed. Anyway, I'll figure it out before I sew it together. Ta-da! I don't know. Well, I can't figure it out. Not looking at it right this second. Well, that is it, y'all. I'm not even going to attempt to try to start sewing them together. What I'm going to have to do is take these strips right here and sew them together. I usually do that on a really small stitch length, so you can't see the seam between the rows. And I only have 3 left. 1, 2, yeah. So clearly I don't have enough, because if I have like 7 or 8 rows, whatever it is I have, I need at least that many to go between them. But I'm gonna finish it, and I'm going to post pictures in our community here on YouTube, and then also on my website and in my socials. I'm going to post a link to all my socials in the comments as soon as this live stream is finished. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. Robin says she loves it. I love you. Thank you. Joy says it's coming out so pretty. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm going to put a black border and then a colorful border around it with the colors that are, that sashing between the blocks. So anyway, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you happen to be watching this on the replay, please let us know what you think in the comments, and come back and join us sometime. I'm hoping to get some tutorials out and some other content. So be looking for that in your feed. All right. I'm Bee, and this is my little corner of the internet, and we do things that make us happy. And here it is sewing and quilting and the community. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye.